Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Mer-Man, the Ocean Warlord from the Masters of the Universe Origins line from Mattel. I was finally able to get a hold of Mer-Man. He was the only one from Wave 3 to escape me. Well, I should say Wave 3 proper. I don't know if like Battle Armor, He-Man, and Skeletor count as Wave 3 because they're kind of a deluxe price point, which is a little bit separate, but Wave 3 of the main line. So, finally glad to finally add him to the collection. He is looking fantastic in this retro style packaging with the red exploding rock and the blue night sky above. New for 21, modern posing retro play. Does have the comic book included in the back. And if we come along to the back, see some really cool artwork up here. Get a little bit closer there. If you'd like to go ahead and read that, you can see Skeletor is in that spider vehicle whose name escapes me at the moment, but maybe that's some foreshadowing for something to come. Maybe that'll be coming down the pike a little bit later on. And then if we take a look at the back, see, this is kind of what I consider Wave 3 proper. You had these 4 new figures and then He-Man and Skeletor. So finally able to close the book on these 4 new figures. And then he's got his sword, which fits in his hand, and of course he's got posability. I always thought this thing, and I think a lot of people online have agreed, that it kind of just looks like a corn cob. I'm not really sure what they were going for with that design, but it's definitely a goofy looking sword. But at this point, it's very nostalgic, and I love it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get Mer-Man out of the packaging here, and we're going to take a closer look. So here is Mer-Man out of the packaging. He looks great. I would say he's even a lighter shade of green than he's showing up on camera, which goes really well with the yellow. He was definitely one of my favorites as a kid. I had never really understood, what they were going for with the head. It kind of looks like a cat, but he's supposed to be some kind of fish monster. On the show, he kind of had more like out to the side gill-like looking appearance, which I thought was kind of more in keeping with Mer-Man. But I know they reused this head later on for Skunkor, which kind of makes sense. But in any case, he was always a classic fig, and I loved him. I love his giant bow tie down here on the waist. This is one kind of solid piece. You can see it's just kind of loosely connected with the same kind of connectors they used back in the day. It's not really strapped down or pegged in or anything, so it does have a little bit of give, moves around a little bit. And then there is the famous Corncob Sword. He does have kind of a bone here for the hilt, which is kind of neat, and the handle. And that fits into his hand. I was a little worried it wouldn't fit because it's definitely kind of a larger, wider piece than it looks like his hand will accommodate, but it fits in pretty well. Conversely, you could put it over here by sliding the hand into this handle over here, so you could do something like that if you wish. Either one will work. I'm just going to put it off to the side for a moment. But yeah, head sculpt looks great. Really nicely detailed and painted there. I love the creepy face that he's making. You have kind of a combination, like a barbell there for the head joint, so that you have a ball joint in the base of the neck as well as in the head. So you have a nice range of motion there. And if you see what I mean here, so you have the movement down there as well as this ball joint in the head. And it snaps on and off very easily. So nice, good range of motion there. You can rock a little bit side to side, swivel all the way around. Nice movement there. You have the hinge and swivel in the shoulders. Now you can kind of see that they're at a bit of an angle, so the hand just kind of naturally rotates like that, but you can still rotate it around. Nothing in the bicep. Instead, you have a hinge and a rotation at the elbow, and then you have a hinge and a rotation in the wrist. You have a waist swivel, and then you have some good movement here. You have kind of a ball joint with the swivel for the hip. Now the hinge is very nice, but moving this front and back is a little tight, but you can get some good movement there. And then down here in the legs, you have a hinge and a rotation in the knee. Then you also have like a boot cuff swivel. And then you have a hinge and a rocker here in the ankle. So a lot of nice articulation in the leg. Overall, I like him a lot. Like I said, he was definitely a favorite when I was a kid, so I was very excited he was in the third wave, and then I was bummed when I couldn't find him anywhere, but now I have finally been able to add him to the collection, so very, very excited about that. Go ahead and bring his sword back in. Now, I'm kind of surprised he didn't come with his Trident, and I can't remember if that was something that they gave him later on, or if the original toy had the Trident. I'm guessing the original toy did not, and that's why it's not here. But definitely something that I kind of wish he came with, or maybe down the line we can get a Trident for him. So we'll have to see how that works out. But it might be something that they gave him on the show and the original toy didn't come with, and that's kind of something I'm thinking is possible. Because I feel like if the original toy had one, Mattel would have included it here. I know he definitely had this sword because I 100% remember this goofy looking sword. Uh, but yeah, a Trident would be nice, maybe down the line. But very cool figure. Definitely recommend picking him up if you can find it. I actually got this on Amazon. He's been kind of popping in and out of stock on there with a couple other figures from even Wave 4. I think Wave 4 is Trapjaw, Triclops, Stratos, and Ninja. I want to say those four. So they've kind of been popping in and out of stock. Oh, Hordak's in the mix too somewhere? I don't know. Maybe Trapjaw's not part of Wave 4. I don't know. I'm a little foggy on what's Wave 4 and what's Wave 5. But in any case, a couple random Masters of the Universe figures have been popping in and out of stock on Amazon, so check there. Also, you can check Target, Walmart. They should be showing up. So, yeah, definitely hunt them down if you can. I definitely recommend adding them to your collection. Great figure, great character, and the articulation is so much far and above what it was back in the day that very happy he got the update treatment. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.